How's it, my man? Ah, hand signature.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Is that it? Enjoy. Hey guys, so we've got a box from Live Tuning today. Okay guys, so as you can see, I bought myself a few things from Live Tuning. And if you think I'm in the shit for buying this, please press the like button. I've got a wife and 2 kids, so you understand what I'm getting at. Okay guys, so the reason for this video is the Atric P3 device, which I'm going to use to remap the Defender, and yeah, I'll take you guys through the process. Okay guys, so I'm going to take you through the modifications I've done to this vehicle to support the stage 3 remap from a Live Tuning. First things first, do not upgrade the turbo on the 2.2s. The vehicle is capable of producing the maximum allowable power for this engine with the standard turbo. So don't go that route, you're just going to waste your money and you'll probably have turbo failures quite early on. Speak to a Live if you don't believe me, they'll tell you the same thing. I've also spoken to individual turbo companies that has confirmed this prior to speaking to a Live. The idea is to make sure the turbo runs in its optimal condition, get the most air in the combustion chamber for the most effective burn. So basically that's what all the modifications is about, to save your engine on the EGT side. All these modifications will support that and prolong engine life. So don't worry about remapping, destroying the engine. If you look after the vehicle, it will look after you. Okay guys, so as you can see, this isn't a standard air intake on a Land Rover Defender. So I used a cardboard box to cut out an aluminium piece of plate, and that's basically to prevent heat soak from the engine. This height here sits nicely into the hood. So the idea is to remove the restriction caused by the paper filter, and yeah, it's quite easy to get a decently sized cone filter, high quality if you can. Get an adapter that can suit a MAF, and yeah, to pull this out and put a original airbox in is quite an easy job. So the idea is to reduce the restriction, get air flowing to the turbo more easily. After that, the air goes into the intercooler, which I've also upgraded. So this intercooler is around 270 to 300% larger than the original intercooler, which means air restriction is reduced, which means the air cooling effect is increased, which in turn means that air density is higher going into the combustion chamber. I've also upgraded all my hoses to silicone hoses. I couldn't find black ones in my area, but they're hidden so you can't really see them, so it's not a big issue. That's on the air intake side. So then when it comes to the exhaust side, if you look at the catalytic converter, I basically emptied that, make sure there's no restriction on the exhaust side. Hey guys, as you can see, I'm here at Noisy Boys in Bloxburg. We're going to remove the muffler and put an air spin in to reduce the pressure on the turbo. Once you've done this, you'll notice easier spool ups as well as increased throttle response. This also reduces exhaust gas temperatures that will prolong engine life. Guys, don't worry about the noise on the Pumas. There isn't any noticeable difference in exhaust noise when removing both mufflers. And then I'm monitoring the temperature of the exhaust gas. So at this position I'm trying to make sure it doesn't go over 600 degrees. Then I'm also looking after the vehicle itself by making sure that I maintain coolant levels in the expansion tank. Hey guys, so another thing worth mentioning is that this car does have a remap on. This car was remapped by the previous owner. I think someone put an off-the-shelf map on. If I change the ECUs out between my standard one and the remapped one that I got the car with, the only difference is the remapped one smokes when I started and then the standard one doesn't smoke. So hopefully doing a proper tune with a proper company, I can sort those issues out. I'm going to show you the smoke it does when I start it, and then hopefully when I go to remap I'll show you if there's any smoke afterwards. So as you can see, once the car is warm, it doesn't smoke anymore. So definitely something I hope that a Live can help me with. Okay guys, so basically when I remap my BMWs, that type of thing, I use quite a large battery charger because it's got a lot of modules and there's a lot of power draw on the BMs. The Land Rover isn't as much, but I'm still cautious. I would suggest always have a battery charger on the vehicle when flashing. So if you get a volt drop, you don't want to block your ECU, so make sure you do the right. Okay guys, so first things first is I basically plugged in the USB port. As you can see now, I did move mine when I worked on the dash just because I didn't like not having this closed while driving with a OBD reader in there. And then yeah, what I've done is I did a setup, I calibrated the screen so it's a bit easier to work. According to the manual I need to go tuning, Land Rover, it picked it up. And then it's a Defender. It's a 2.2 TD4, select that one, key on and confirm. So I'm gonna turn the key to the on position. Okay, stock file missing, start to read the ECU, yes. Reading in progress, do not interrupt the process. There we go, communicating with the ECU, saving data, please wait. So it's basically putting the data on the device itself, and that will allow me to send the current file on the ECU to a live tuning so they can do their magic. Reading complete, switch off the ignition and disconnect the device. Done. Okay guys, so basically we've pulled the original map of the vehicle so I can send that data to Alive. I'll send them a list of the modifications done to the vehicle, the map file, and then I'll also just send them the VIN number so they can look it on their side so that you can't put a map on any other Defender. So yeah. Okay guys, so basically I received my stage 2 and stage 3 map from Alive, which means I can upload the new map. So first things first, put a charger on, try to put something on that will allow you not to have a battery voltage drop, especially if your battery isn't in good nick. I've got a brand new battery, but I don't want to take chances. But I've got a charger on, 13.7 volt, great. Okay, so tuning. I have my original map, I have the stage 2 map and the stage 3 map. For this one I'm gonna install the stage 3 map. Initialization in progress, key on. Yeah, and this is the time consuming piece. It's quite a simple process. The stage 3 map has around 190 horsepower and 450 newton meters of torque, where the stage 2 one is 175 horsepower and around 400 newton meters torque. But these are maps that's been developed with a lot of Land Rovers, so they've done a lot of R&D and they know their maps are quite good. So writing complete, switch off ignition and disconnect. Basically I'm done. I'll be disconnecting that. Done. Put my Bluetooth module back as I use that on the road. Okay, so now it's just taking it for a spin. Okay guys, so I've basically installed the map, and yeah, first things first, let's see if it's smoking. So guys, so as you can see, there's a massive reduction in smoke, so that's a good thing already. Power! Okay guys, so I've basically just took the vehicle around the block. Well, I've done a few Ks just to get the engine up to temperature so I can show you guys the difference. Doing 120 Ks an hour quite comfortably on the highway, and I'm going to turn around in front here to basically show you guys what the vehicle is capable of. EGT is around 300 degrees at 120, so happy with that. Got a quiet piece of road here, climbing onto the highway. So basically I'm going to show you what the vehicle is capable of, and yeah, you can look at the needle itself. So I'm going to, from standstill, go to about 120 k's an hour to show you, the difference. So guys, enjoy. Everything comes down to this. Still accelerating, 6 gear, 120, still going quite comfortably, 130, 140. So guys, as you can see, there's a big difference and the boys enjoy it. But yeah, please don't drive the Land Rover like that. Not every day by all means. So I'm happy to to usually cruise around 110 in the vehicle. It's the most fuel economical spot, but to be honest, you guys saw that acceleration and it was still going. So yeah, that's, I could have never done that previously. The car is really a different vehicle. Anyway, okay guys, so coming to a conclusion, if you can see the smile on my face, you know exactly what I'm going to say. Just go out and do it. Putting 190 horsepower on a Defender, it's just worth it. As you can see, my journey, everything I've been doing is to enjoy the Defender more. So far, I'm quite happy. There's still a lot I need to do. Go out there, enjoy the vehicles, and have some fun. Say bye, Yella. Overtaking a BMW.